all worked out. That's skinny queen. Immediately stop playing the console and consult a doctor. This game uses autosave function. Please do not quit the game. Continue. Okay, that's right. We gotta talk to these people before we go to bed because we didn't talk to them last night. Okay. I charged the headphones for a little bit, so we should be okay for a little bit.
I still can't believe it. Dorso was betraying her brothers-in-arms, all in the name of saving Emerald Stair. At least she got what was coming to her.
That's surprising, coming from you. Aren't you all for giving people the benefit of the doubt? What she did was unforgivable. She couldn't get away with it. I pity her. She genuinely believed in what she was doing.
I agree. It's just sobering to think she got to the point where murdering her own felt right. How do you keep yourself on the right path, especially when there's so much at stake?
You have to have some lines you never, ever cross. There's no easy answer. You just have to make decisions and you can in the moment.
I was afraid you'd say something like that. Just please, be careful.
Hey, what's this about? Come on, what's someone else said?
I saw this in Rauatai's campaign in the Deadfire. You start out with purpose. You're fighting alongside your brothers and sisters, battling pirates and slavers, bringing civilization to a lawless, divided land. But then, you're breaking up villages, turning tribes against their rivals. It gets messy, fast.
That's Warkai. This is different. Deadfire was the Hunans for a century. The Lugan lands haven't belonged to any one people since the Godless.
Empires are hungry, Envoy, and they devour their own, too. Don't let your allegiances turn you into something you can't live with. Only that they seem to love it. If you asked any two of them which way's north, you'd get 3 different answers. It's a wonder Fjord stood this long. A little friction, sure. They're producing enough to burn their operation down. I always thought adversity was supposed to bring people together, but they couldn't be more divided. And they're stuck between a crop blight, a skeptical governor, angry farmers, and about as hostile an environment as you can find. And half of them seem more interested in pursuing their personal projects than dealing with the blight.
They lack a common purpose. This disorganization is a vulnerability. Is it the freedom? Yeah.
Say what you will about Rauatai, but the demands of surviving together on a storm-battered rock are the backbone of our society. I don't think Fjord shares that, or anything like it. Then I've got... Get some rest, Envoy.
Get the rest, Envoy. Teach me shit.
Envoy? Right, changing this up. if I must.
Previous location will kick us right back where we were. I work out. Okay. Oh, that's right. We can check in with what's-her-face now. Maybe she can finally join us. You ready?
I have a lot of packing ahead of me, but I've earned a short rest.
I've met with all the animancers.
And you got his machine up and running. That's what I call progress. I helped Monto after his wife died. She was brilliant, and he took the loss hard. I'm going to miss him. Good timing. I'm about ready to get started. So, did you learn anything of particular interest?
You're right about the Dream Scourge. It's older and stranger than we thought. We need a Pillar of Aedra. It might be able to connect the Dream Scourge to what's happening in living lands. Something is draining the life from your farms. The only question is what?
That's the fun part of metaphysics. Everything is strange, but nothing is new. Look at us. Barely even started, and already we're making progress. Monto's machine is working, Elia will keep an eye on her revenants, and Yvette and Remy are providing us an alibi. I needed those animancers for more than their expertise. Monto's invention nullifies spiritual interference. Having it up and running means we won't get any false signals. Whenever I tap into an Aedra pillar, Elia's farmhands tend to get a little bitey. Thanks to you, they won't be a problem. And then there's Yvette and Remy, the governor's eyes and ears. In exchange for privacy, I gave them a test subject. I'd call that a good day's work.
Impressive. What's next?
Now we just need the right equipment for the job. When my parents died, they left me their life's work. An invention like no other. The phantasmal focus. Think of it
what?
as a spiritual tuning fork, or a dowsing rod. It has many functions, some more obvious than others. The problem is it's in the basement. I haven't gone down there since the accident. Since they died.
I can't blame you for avoiding a place like that.
I would get it myself, but I'm not ready to face what's down there.
I'll grab it for you.
The door to the basement is just outside, around the corner.
Of course.
Of course you'll need a key.
Need a key.
Please excuse the mess.
Nope. I'm judging you the whole way.
That's where her parents died. I'm glad we can spare her from having to go back.
Okay, walking into the basement of an Animax Regiment. Right, feels great.
Something's not right here. Stay ready.
Haven from the blight. Who grows here?
To Greta, I leave my mother's amulet, the only piece of the Villian Republics I took from home. My one condition is that she wear it as a reminder that we all come from somewhere. May she find comfort in the chain that binds the present to the past. I leave her also this house, the laboratory, and our inventions. Yes, all of them. With no conditions or expectations to weigh her down. Forgive us. Many faces of Barath. Arthur insists that I write something down in case the worst should come to pass. But what inheritance do I have to offer? What legacy do I have? I took no possessions from the homeland. I own nothing but my ambition and my mistakes. The ink is blotched, as if someone tapped their quill on the parchment several times before continuing. To Greta, I leave my unshakable resolve, the determination to see her plans through to the bitter end, and the presence of mind to remember what is important, To let her was important. Let her have all my best qualities. Should the experiment fail, I won't need them anymore. Not where I'm going. Cordella is right, of course. We could refine the phantasmal focus for the rest of our lives, or we could put it to good use. So why do I have such doubts? Our plan has always been to tinker with the natural order, but nature is not orderly in the living lands. If we poke too hard at nature, who's to say something else won't poke back at us? My friends, you spend too much time in the privacy of your lab. I know the words were exchanged and more than one ego was bruised after the incident at the workshop, but the damage is superficial. Our community is ready to welcome you back with open arms. For the moment, I am seeing to Greta's education, but I urge you to give her the attention she deserves. She is a promising young woman in a difficult, influential time of her life, and she needs the counsel of her family now more than ever. Egg. Ooh. The device should not work, and yet it does. Therein lies the problem. Theory and reality are in conflict. Theory and reality are in conflict, and to succeed without comprehension is worse than failure. I have learned nothing and can assume nothing about the limitations of this invention, which frightens me almost as much as Cordella's insistence that we keep going. All I know is that the device has tapped into something. I believe it was the essence of the living lands. What if I am wrong? What if it's... Several paragraphs have been violently scourged from the page. Have we transgressed so far into the unknowable that we are blind to the grave we dug ourselves? I must make preparations for Greta's future. Arthur, do you have everything you need? After Cordella's outburst at the workshop, they say she retreated into her private land, which is perfectly fine, but I also worry about you a little, Greta. Let me know if you need anything, even if it's just to talk. I understand your research has made some ambitious strides. Good for you both. When you're ready to surface again, we have a game of Hazu to finish. I'll keep the pieces warm. Maxim Vero, Governor. Governor.
I feel pretty certain that those people aren't supposed to be plants.
I'm sorry,
What a
what?
horrific fate.
Beauty reborn. A life of peace.
I don't see... Oh. Arthur has been quiet lately, so I know he's worried about the experiment. He thinks the island will object to our interference, as if such a thing were even possible. Clearly, our daughter is cut from my side of the family. I can't wait to teach her everything we've learned. With any luck, Giada will be as wild and ambitious and audacious as the forces at play around her. Those people. It's her mom and dad.
Gods. We can leave now, right?
Poor Giada. To think she's been living with this right under her nose.
I don't. Anyone know what happened back there?
I think those were Giada's parents, or whatever's left of them.
So they're dead?
I think
Or
so.
something like that.
Gods, I can't believe this.
You're back. You found it. You actually found my inheritance. Did you see my mother and father? Are they still there?
I saw them. The plant corpses are pretty hard to miss. Good God, what else would they where else would they be? Whatever I saw down there is your business. We don't need to discuss it.
For the time being, that would be best. With the phantasmal focus, I can finally tap directly into the essence of the living lands. I can also use it to smack around anyone who gets in our way.
You want to use that as a weapon?
Don't worry. It's more durable than it looks. Kind of like me. The only thing we're missing now is an Adra pillar. And I know the perfect one. Naku Tedek, the old godless ruin west of Fjord. There should be some equipment waiting for us. Before we head out, let's make the most of our time in Fjord. No telling how long we'll be gone. I almost forgot. Someone gave me a letter for you. They said it was for the envoy's eyes alone.
My spy has finally paid off.
You, my new friend, are full of surprises. And I hate to be a problem, but I do my best work in small groups. Chalk it up to performance anxiety.
Sounds good. I need to do some hunting anyway.
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted. In the meantime, let's be off.
Giada. Giada uses animancy to understand the world around her. While the science of souls remains controversial, she believes the untapped essence of the living land can and should be put to good use. She wants to prove her convictions by supporting the party in battle. Armed with the phantasmal focus, she draws on the spiritual currents of the living lands to heal and defend her friends. Call forth an inventory wave of energy to heal allies by 25% of their maximum health. Spiritual Jolt order is to empower the active essence generators. To empower, an active essence generators. Cool. Wait, so you can heal me? I don't need to be healed right now. Okay, let's see. Okay, I first want to see if she can do something with these. Nope. So I don't know what those are supposed to do. Maybe it's those she can use it on? I don't know.
Yeah.
Failure after failure. My first experiment blew up the house my father built. The second experiment poisoned our well with sporelings. Now I have to find a way to clean out the well. Maybe they were right, and I'm not cut out to be an animancer. Then again, third time's a charm. At least I can get away. Can't get any worse. Well, it looks like it did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's not fair. I was going. Whereas we didn't do the jump.
Yeah.
So I just have to go here, and then she'll heal
Come
me.
on! Come on!
Nice. Okay, I did it again. There's like a weird lift thing that I keep running into. Oh, I know. I'm going to be leveling that up. I like that one more. Yep. Oh, she has 3. Okay. Enemies within the range of purification are interrupted and knocked back. Increased damage reduction. I do like that. Knock people back. So I can do it mid thing. Barrier, acceleration, reconstruction. Giada's attacks heal all allies by a small amount. Ooh, I like that. A passive ability. That's great.
There should be some equipment by the Adra pillar. Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery. Armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about?
My soul. Is the Dream Scourge and how to stop it. Anything I can about the entity tethered to my soul. Human open mind, no expectations.
We'll get to that and more, I promise. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the Dream Scourge to show its ugly face.
Is that a good idea?
No, but it should get us results.
Okay.
All right. Drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
Shit. All right, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here
Just gonna
goes
blow us
nothing.
all up.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine, we twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod.
Ooh.
Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless.
It felt strange for a moment there, like we got someone's attention.
Hold on to that feeling. We might need it again. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it.
I think our person is. We need to find the source, cut it off at the root.
Oh dear. How do I explain? Imagine tossing a pebble and hoping it flattens a blade of grass on the other side of the world. That's what you're asking, and it won't work.
Oh, okay.
If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction. I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent.
You can get on the secret entrance.
Naturally. After you.
But we gotta see what's down there now.
Gods, did you open that door?
Yes.
I've been praying here for ages. And in all that time, I've never found a way down to the lower levels. Not one. You're going down there, aren't you?
Any advice?
I tell the acolytes to walk softly for a reason. Something is alive down there. Or if not alive, moving.
What could survive down there for so long?
Whatever it is, it knows only the depths. If you don't return, I'll tell the others what happened.
I feel better about this already. I did not bring us here to explore. Clearly, something wants to be found.
Does this feel like the start of a cautionary campfire tale to anyone else?
I wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door open for you?
I opened the door.
Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them.
Oh,
When was
good.
the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. No, millennia. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of this. We'll talk more once we reach the water.
If we reach the bottom. Wait, is that the last one we're looking for?
That looks like a piece of the thing you were fiddling with at camp.
Well, I'm glad we walked this way.
Right behind you. Is that all you got? On your left!
Gather round.
Why am I doing like no damage all of a sudden? Oh, these things are level 3, huh?
You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
Did she? She wasn't healing with shit. I do want to make sure that's on the record. See, I don't even need you. I can open these by myself.
Coming in hot.
I'll fix this.
No, the knife.
Watch your head.
How did you get through all of that without being deaded? It's fine. I can refight them again.
Lead the way.
Come and get me!
Unseek!
Anyone?
Coming in hot.
No, the night.
Look out. Some kind of trap overhead.
Wait, which is stronger? Go, 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 go. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win, you or the poison? Ooh, ooh, it's kind of going back and forth. I think she's holding out. That's a good job. I thought I only had one arrow. I didn't realize it was a reoccurring trap.
Same where? Where's my mark? What's the target? Let's see what you got.
Who's next? Anyone?
Stand back.
It never took it. I never put it in there. There you go. There we go. That's why it wasn't working.
No, the knife that pierces in the dark.
Whatever this is, it least it's dead. 2 points for the godless, none for the abominations.
I'll fix this.
Look out. Some kind of trap.
Seek!
I was just getting warmed up.
That was a little tough.
Beautiful. Life into death. To think it survived all these years.
It's surprisingly colorful. Not sure what I expected.
We've seen godless architecture before. I've never seen godless art until now. Just imagine how much has been lost. We should keep moving. I don't mean to slow us down. I would not go swimming if I were you, unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it, with the help of some ice.
Why didn't you even give me a chance? What the heck? Dang. Just shot right at me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here it comes.
This far back? I didn't even realize I was still this far back.
Unseek!
Give me a target. Look up, envoy.
Can y'all not kill something? Like, what was that? Stupid. She does not do anything.
Look out. Got a trap over there.
Unseek!
Just like the good old days.
Beautiful. Life into death. You could survive all these years.
It's surprisingly comfortable. Not sure what I expected.
We've seen godless architecture before. But I've never seen godless art until now. Just imagine how much has been lost. We should keep moving. I don't mean to slow us down. I would not go swimming if I were you. Unless you wish to meet your maker. must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it, with the help of some ice.
On sync!
What's the target?
Can you back the fuck away from me and stop barking off of me?
In the name of Aora is that?
You, think it's sleeping?
I've never seen anything like it before. I don't believe it's a statue. No, this was alive once. And the people who lived here were, whatever this is, at least it's dead. 2 points for the godless, none for the abominations.
How long are they going to be sitting here doing this? Oh, indefinitely, because they're charging each other. Okay, reload. Hopefully it clears that off. No, it doesn't. Don't come near me. If I go underwater, it'll stop them from shocking each other for a little bit. Nope. Go on, stay under, stay under, stay under. I'm about to say I'm going back under just to make sure I keep them away from each other. That's dumb. It shouldn't affect like pass back and forth.
On sync!
Put my back on.
I was just getting warmed up.
Sure. Sure you were. Ooh. Oh, plus 25 carrying capacity. Oh, I thought that was going to be actually a soft landing. Oops.
Come on! Come on!
Really? I mean, that's all it's here. That's all it's here. I'm making sure. Then again, we did find a big chest, so that's probably the truth. That's what he said. Okay, cool. Now they are done shocking each other. The Giant's Slumber. Oh yeah, I'm not touching that. I know for a fact when I get this is gonna miss.
We're going to die down here, aren't we? Well, it's a good run.
Oh, she's commented twice now. I got two spam messages from her.
mind.
That was a close one.
Hopefully there won't be a next one. Oh my gosh. That was a bit intense. All because I took the slumbering giant's spear. What does it do? Ooh, was it a special? No. There it is, giant slumber. Power attack deal moderate stun. That's kind of cool. Is it at least one-handed? It is a one-handed weapon. Sure, we'll try it out.
Looks like quite a party. Let's break it up. How did they even get down here? Clever things must have their own secret entrance. Say, be impressed. Blaze in the dark.
He's also.
Just kidding, I want this back.
Some of us have work to do. I guess
Yeah.
that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Adra pillar.
Some of us have work to do.
Gather round.
Hear us through the Adra. Find us.
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us.
Why does it feel like the ruins were built to lead us here?
The Godless erected many important sites around Pillars of Adra, though I can't speak to their motives. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature. Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help.
Okay.
The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
Touch it. Ooh.
You are here.
We can see her.
You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts. We welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain.
What are you? Who are you? Now I'm really losing my mind. That sounds lonely. Will you share these memories with me?
Lonely, yes. None have asked after us in so long. We open to you as a bud before the sun. We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls. We dream, the land stirs. We become. They brought their prayers to us. We answered.
A new god. How did you come to be? If you're a god, why has no one heard of you?
We do not remember how we grew. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sapadal.
That's our name. Sapadal. We're ancient settlers of the land who mysteriously vanished years ago, leaving behind very few clues of their fate. I bet they became the godlike. Is our divine Sapadal. Imprisoned and alone, they rattle the bars of their cage and cry for help that only you or their godlike can provide. Okay, I felt the rumblings of other gods and beyond, but never you. All these years, I've wondered whose godlike I am. I'm your godlike. That makes you the god of a dead people and my deity. What aren't you telling me? It's nice to meet you properly, Sapadal. We need to find source of the dream script. Can you help or not?
Our spark found you when you dreamed in the womb. Godlike, they said. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long.
And now I need your help. We need to stop the dream scourge. This is about freeing you from the prison, isn't it? That's why you've reached out. Wait, in the strangle order you asked who godlike I am. You told me none of this.
Barat, we feel it too. Our hands are bound. Find us. Free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea.
I'll find you, I promise. I won't let you suffer alone. The garden? The poison sea? You've got to give me more than you knew while you were imprisoned.
Would that we knew. Our jailers gave us no explanation.
I bet I know why.
Perhaps the ancients who were beloved to us, perhaps they can quiet the questions in your mind. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akida, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison.
Then you'll help me end the dream scourge?
We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us. Will you accept it?
Yes. A sliver of your power is a sliver of your soul. Your gift makes me a little more you.
A mere drop in a lake, a drop of our blood, our sap, given to nourish you. We would never harm you, seed of our soul. We could not, even if we wished such cruelty. Your will remains yours.
No, I wanted it.
Take it with our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
On the road to the Barosanaki is. On the road. Thorn. Ooh, Godlike ability active. Fires a thorn of energy that passes through multiple enemies, causing damage on impact and momentarily rooting them in place. Ooh. Hey, how you doing? Hi.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought.
You thought I was dead, didn't you? Ow, my head. How long was I out?
Most of a day. Better drink some water. You, lost some fluids.
Hey, happens
I
to the
pissed
best
myself.
While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands. Somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness.
The garden. They call it the garden.
You've heard of it. Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say.
Oops.
Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin.
Their name is Sapadal.
Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you?
They are my god.
Excuse me? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this?
They're imprisoned. They didn't reach out to me until I set foot in the living lands. I believe they're trapped in the garden for some reason.
You never heard them before? Not even in your childhood? Only when you arrived on these shores? A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something.
The water told me the Adra in the living lands is different. You think Sapadal is trapped inside the Adra? Care to share the rest of us?
Perhaps. The bars of their prison would be forged of essence, not iron. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected. But that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the Living Lands is their prison, their tomb.
I'm going to free them. I'm glad it makes sense you come lost. There was a connection between Sapadal and the Dream Scourge.
Now that is a tall order. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it.
I wouldn't turn down hell. We don't know if Sapadal can be trusted. What do you think, Kai?
A little divine intervention couldn't hurt. The real question is, where do I start?
I need to find the halls of the Tebur.
Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Mesiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues.
After everything we've learned, maybe the governor will invite you back. We'll talk more later. What does this mean for Emerald's Dare?
Gods, I don't know. The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy, the end of the Living Lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
Stop!
Okay.
The trees splinter, the rice turns black. The pain! The pain!
Oh no.
Books into embers, words swallowed by the ash.
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter?
I have a bad feeling. We need to get back to Fjord fast. Had a promotion. I'm not sure what it meant. I don't know. Someone's of the file. Let's keep moving.
I'm right behind you. Let's go. You take the lead.
Come on. There's a way up those stairs.
Proper and uncover the secret of Naku Tedek. There's two more in this room. One more in this room. I doubt there'll be two down here, but you never know. The one over here, that's possible. Impossible. Impossible. Definitely thought there'd be more in there. That's fine. We got some awakened Aedra. I guess that's the win. Oh, these stairs.
There is such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind can...
Sorry, girl. We're in a got fire to deal with. I'm pretty sure I know who's starting it. Oops, I'm just casting a spell. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I'm in the restroom real quick. My baby is unnaturally green. Thank you, Jesse, for the likes.
Oh my god. No!
Andres Devs. This was no accident.
What happened? Who did this? It's all gone. The city. My home. Right. We should be a moving target. In case anyone comes for us next. We have to check on the others. At least let me find Quilichi. Any survivors would have evacuated to the farms north of town. Come. There's not a moment to waste.
A city up in flames? You tell me who your coin is on.
I know it's her.
I can't believe this. What you smell is the workshop going up in flames. Our books, our chemicals, our machines. Many of those inventions were originals from the Valian republics. One of a kind, irreplaceable. I don't know why I'm dwelling on that. We lost more than our work.
Your work was your home. You're allowed to mourn it.
They burn. They blind us.
I hope everyone is all right. Animancers know how to plan for an emergency. We've never seen one like this. If anything happened to Quilichi, I don't know what I'd do.
Let's get to the farms. If there's trouble, we can help.
Again and again they strike.
What the heck?
There's the city. What's left of it. Gods, who could do this to us? Who could burn us out like rats and call it a victory? Motherfuckers. I don't know how we recover. Our past is in those flames. Our history. Everything we are.
Not as long as there are people who remember it.
How many thorns must we claw out?
That's cool.
Look, they made it out. Oh, thank the gods. Thank the gods. I needed that. I needed to see them so badly. Felt like I couldn't breathe.
Take a few more deep breaths. We're not going anywhere.
Rabbits in a burrow, hunting.
Oh, I saw more fire on
People
them.
are looking for leadership. A sense of direction. We should find Quilichi.
Rebuilding has begun! From the ashes, your will...
Envoy? Oh, thank goodness. For a moment there, I thought we'd lost you in the attack.
What happened here? Jata was worried sick about you. We were searching the dream scourge. Unfortunately, the outlook is grim.
As if you don't already know.
Yeah,
Ignace,
clearly a fire.
Calm yourself.
Why should I be calm? His people burned my city.
The Steel Garrote are hardly his people.
They offered us no negotiation, no peaceful terms. Just flames and laughter as we ran.
The ambassador would never have allowed this. This is bold, even for the Steel Garrote. There must have been some reason we're not seeing. Was anyone killed? Most of your people seem accounted for.
Many of our people fell defending the city. We won't know how many until the dust settles. Your Inquisitor is determined to burn out anyone who doesn't conform to Adiran ways.
We agree on one thing. The Steel Garrote have declared war on the Living Lands.
Break their frontier. That's what I wanted to do before relationship.
Call it what you like. This is an invasion of our sovereign territory.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. This attack was meant to weaken us. No doubt they will circle back to finish what they started. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I may have spoken in haste before.
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch. And I wasn't strong enough to bear it.
What changed your mind? You fell with these people as a leader. It isn't too late to prove yourself.
Not for me, perhaps. You must understand. My mother had the Dream Scourge.
And you still didn't believe in
I
it?
hoped against reason that she might recover. But her mind grew as blighted as our lands. To face reality would mean upending my city, throwing order into chaos, and admitting she was truly gone. I'm so sorry, Giata.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This changes nothing between us.
I don't expect your forgiveness, but I will do everything in my power to make this right. Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
The Disney will consume and restore. I've uncovered these as a new god in the lands. Go ahead, Jetta, tell them everything.
You want me to do the talking? Very well. The evidence is clear. The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island. Until we know more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
2.
But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean... Quilici, tell him it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
They spoke to me through the Aedra. Apparently they need my help. I'm Sapadal. When we find them, we find the Dream Scourge.
You truly think you can find a god? I said I'd keep an open mind, but this is a bit much.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now, what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
There is no reason to stay, unless you count picking through the ashes. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
No. I say we go to Paradise.
I'm willing to hear you out.
And I want an explanation.
As long as we are Animancers, the Adherents will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our time.
While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
Thirdborn has its own problems. Paradise is more secure, but it would mean living under Adheran rule. I don't like our options, but that shouldn't stop us from committing to one.
Thirdborn's full of hardy types. Lots of former soldiers and mercenaries. A rough bunch, but good to have at your back. It's also farther from the Steel Garrote's base of operations. That's where I'd make my stand.
Okay, I'm gonna flip a coin because I could go for either. Oh, I didn't even turn off my sign. My bad. I could go for either one. I'm leaning more to the Thirdborn because they can keep practicing and helping, but going to Paradise and blending in may not be so bad either. But I also don't want them being right underneath their noses because that means some people might be murdered. So, odd or even. Odd it is.
We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs, as Animancers and as fellow expatriates.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the Republics. I trust you to help us again. What of you, Envoy? Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
Do either of you know about the place called the Garden?
Oh, I do.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. I can talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akeetan scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of academia uses their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Naku Kubel, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Before Fiora went up in flames, that Garrote monster took my research. Your kin are on their way to the garden now.
What?
Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Ugh, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman.
Wait, something we're in a brief detour to Shadowscarp ahead of us.
I would be surprised if your journey were that uncomplicated, but... stranger things have happened.
For what it's worth, I vouch for Yatsley. She's a good friend, and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers.
Then we should approach carefully. They'll be on their guard after this.
I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, envoy.
Exploring the Living Lands with a friend. What more could I ask for?
Back to Shatterscarp, then.
Are you ready for this?
Hope seems lost, but I just can't.
Nothing ever changes. Look at you that in arguing over the ashes of...
It's you. The godlike. The Rangers told me you help people in dire straits. I thought they were lying. But here you are. What kind of a question is that? After what your Garrote did to this place?
Not mine.
Forgive me, please. I forget myself. Yes. I know everyone here is. But they cannot begin to grasp what my family has been through. I'll be straight with you. The Steel Garrote's captain stole something precious from me. It wasn't enough to burn our city. Now they have to loot us too. She'll let you close. You can take her prize back. But you will have to kill her first. Violent? You think I am being unreasonable? Clearly you have never had someone you love taken from you.
Better to seek acceptance than vengeance. Not that I follow my own advice.
Hey, let's keep this above the belt.
I lost one too. I think about them every day.
Then you cannot fault me for what I ask. My young nephew stood up to the Steel Garrote before they attacked. The captain gutted him and looted his ring. An heirloom with our family crest.
My condolences.
I left pity behind long ago. I demand justice. I want that commander to die as painfully as he did. You'll find her at the Eastern Watchtower. It is not far from here. I warn you though, her troops will probably still be with her. Bring back the ring, and I'll pay you. I can't think about her wearing her emblem. It makes me ill. I should go now. My sister will need help preparing my nephew's body. Damn the adherents! Damn the Steel Garrote! Spit on their graves!
I'm not gonna to rob the dad.
You heard Vidal. The settlement is done for.
This settlement is our home. I can't believe you're ready to abandon it.
Fior Messiverno was it real? And all the rumors end.
If the adherents think they can stop
this
convincing animals,
We're the best
they
animals
have
in
made
the world.
us.
They burned our town.
I stood my ground this time.
Yeah.
Suppose I must admire your tenacity.
Got it. Okay. Let's go end her.
You're mine now. Right flank. Good fight. Watch for spiders.
A fragment of the very stars. Perhaps one of the blacksmiths could make use of it.
I felt them calling the spirit of this place. Maybe something more. A god, they will take me. They will not take me. There is still so much work to do. Shimmering wings, the whispering skies, and everything abandons. Listen. Listen. Dream hurt. Seek now. That's crazy, because I've been through here so many times. I mean, heck, this is where we just ran through.
soldiers by the watchtower. Take care.
Envoy, what are you doing here? Our report said you were still in Fjord.
Good to know you're spying on me.
I wish it hadn't come to that. But the Furians gave us no choice.
Sure they did.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't tear your soul apart.
Because one wrong move from you and my soldiers will shoot. Now, state your business, and don't waste my time. We're moving out.
Until you tell me why the Garrett is in the living lands.
Mission plans are confidential. Besides, this is my tower. You play by my rules.
You're in no position to offer us terms of any sort.
You're forgetting you're in hostile territory.
You've shown your hand. Someone's going to figure it out eventually.
I see Lord Hilgard II is outgrowing his boots. Fine. If I relay my orders, will you leave us alone?
Maybe.
I make no promises for your survival.
I take her at her word.
With Andra's mortar gone, Adia saw a passage to the uncharted world. The living lands were perfect. They had resources, land to build stable ports. We didn't anticipate the Dream Scourge would ruin Fjord's crops, but, well, we used the famine to our advantage. It wasn't personal.
You made it personal when you stole a dead friend. You killed one in the 4th century, and now you're going against for profiting from a
You come here as an agent of Adia's will, and you challenge the validity of their victory. Very well. Let me remind you what the Empire does to traitors. Attack!
Oh no.
Over here! Left leg!
You're bleeding!
Well, first of all, how about y'all do something about these other people?
Come on! Come on!
What am I hitting? Let's see what we got.
I like how I did heal myself, but whatever. Okay. I'm not casting my spells because apparently my team just lets me get beat up like a bunch of jerks. Bunch of jerks. Oh, I gotta do all this again.
Soldiers ahead.
Envoy, what are you doing? I wish it.
Give me.
Because one. Now. Mission plan.
You're in.
You'll forget.
Fine. If I
I make no.
I take.
With Andra's the living lands. We didn't. We used the. You come here as very well.
On your right! Time for round. Don't fight there!
I better not have wasted that stupid battle mage. I need to take him out first. While figuring out how to get her to stay put. I wish there was like it would auto save right after the battle. Like I guess it makes sense that it's not, because in case I want to do something different. But like, I wish I could like, I don't know.
Soldiers by the watchtower.
Envoy, what are you doing here?
I'm here to kill you.
Our... I wish it...
Give me one reason.
Mission...
Let's finish it.
You're mine now. That's my mark.
Watch your right.
Over here.
I'm sick.
Coming from your right. Stop right there.
He's also.
Let me catch my breath.
Give me a second.
I'm sick. Behind it.
Another soul for the wheel.
We make a good squad.
Well, they're acting like this is theirs now. Nope, it's mine now because it was yours because you took it over. Well, now it's mine because I took it back. All tower sentries are to vacate the post investment. All right, we already read this. Wait, who said that? Not the traitor.
Fight back somehow.
Is it done? Is the captain dead? I knew I could trust you. And the ring? My family will never hear. But at least we have something to remember him by. The gods favor you. Safe journey, godlike.
Wait, you did say you were gonna pay me.
We have to look to the future now. I'm not sure how, but we must try.
You're still here? Merla, surely you have something better to do.
Where will you go from here?
I'll go to Terraforce. No choice. I could use a research party. No one's claimed you yet.
I would like that very much.
Okay. Before we go into... Well, first, let's check this. Okay, I got all of those. Perfect. Okay, so... That's where we're going. Let's go set up camp here. And I think I will not talk to them. That way, especially since we won't be playing this again until like Monday. I'd rather just break things down.
I can't believe it.
Listen harder.
What have you found?
They call themselves the Akita. They worship this strange child.
Boudica will be displeased to hear it.
Boudica is never pleased. Even the Queen's light cannot reach every shadow in this world.
What Boudica pursues, she always finds eventually. I have seen what comes of those who withhold the truth from her.
So have I. But if that knowledge were forbidden... Interesting.
How did the creature hide itself from us? That troubles me more than any threat to Boudica's power.
I agree. Though I will say this. The Queen may have her motives. Sometimes standing idly by is greater subterfuge than action.
I hope this does not force all our hands.
I could roast a Balrog on the energy coming off this thing.
Your next attack within 10 seconds deals 20% of the original damage you receive, stacks with retribution.
I'm going to miss Fior Masiverno.
Nice. Let's level that one up.
Rude hog ribs there. Were fantastic.
I like this one more, honestly.
It had a plucked from the hills outside Salmona. What will you miss the most, Giada?
I think I'll
Okay. On that note, that's where I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Short stream, only got on late, so anyway, so that's all good. But I will be back and we can play some more. But that's all I got for now. I hope you all have a great night, and I will talk to you tomorrow.